If you're looking for a party this Saturday night, we're bringing you one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. The star wing pair, it's Brown and Tatum outside. Horford at the 4 with Porzingis at the 5. And it's White in at the point. And for Brooklyn, we've got Ben Simmons, Cameron Johnson out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Well, Grant, for them, this is game 2 of a back-to-back. Does that schedule wear you out as a player?
You know, at times the schedule can be tough, but sometimes it also works in your favor because you can maintain a good rhythm game to game.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Down low. Here's Porzingis, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, we know that Kristaps Porzingis can shoot the rock. He's a sweet shooting big, but you'd love to see him use his size in the paint.
Outside Finney-Smith. The kick out to Johnson. Sinks it from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Brown. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
That's the physique of Jaylen Brown. This guy is strong. He can absorb contact and still finish.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Simmons. Over Porzingis. And it's Simmons missing. And Porzingis has got the ball here for Boston. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
They expected more of themselves against this team last year. Split the games between them.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
After joining forces in 2019, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving only ended up playing 74 games together in Brooklyn.
And think about it. Those 74 games were spread over the course of 3 years. Whether it was injuries, off-the-court drama, you name it, it limited their time together. And now the Nets are focused on rebuilding. That was not a successful pairing.
Now here's Dinwiddie. They need this. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Bridges misses. The Celtics have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. White, the pass to Porzingis. Shot from the wing. White can't hit.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Johnson on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Connects from downtown. Johnson's got 6 points.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Count it. Good.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And the Nets call time here.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Banner, he's checked in for Boston. While we have a moment, let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season. 4th, Boston.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Here's Dinwiddie in his last outing with 12 points. And there's the drive, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Banton pulls it in. For Boston, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go. And that one's good for Porzingis. Give him 8.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for the Nets. Trailing by 5. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
Yeah, the issue in that one was simple. They didn't hit the glass. They got bullied and outworked.
Well, the numbers back up that assertion, no doubt about it. Sometimes it's about, hey, we've got to get on the glass and make sure they're feeling us all night long. They didn't do that.
Here's Dinwiddie. The Celtics making their last shot. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. Pass to Finney Smith. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. And Dinwiddie good for 3. Dinwiddie's got 7 points.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
And the basket by Brown.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Dinwiddie outside. And he gets the bucket.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
The Celtics with the lead. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Johnson against Tatum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Well, Doris, it's special when you get a kid like Cam Johnson who can seriously stretch the floor.
Well, B.A., we know how highly valued deep shooting is. Cameron Johnson from the three-point line is legit dangerous. He's supremely confident. But what I love is he can also put it on the deck. He can also be elite defensively. The best is yet to come from an already talented player.
And the first one at the line is good. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Sharp, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. O'Neal comes in for Finney Smith. Thomas, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Walker in for Dinwiddie. Both shots good from the stripe.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Horford, left side. Inside, Porzingis. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, we know that when Kristaps Porzingis is in rhythm, he can string together a stretch of play where he is sustaining an offense.
Here's O'Neal. Porzingis grabs the board.
Terrific rim protection impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Here's Thomas, defended by Brown. Oh, nice step back to create some space.
Even if they saw the step back coming, the defense didn't offer much resistance.
Pass to Porzingis. Over Sharp. Just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
Kristaps Porzingis getting it done for Boston. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And Brooklyn has possession. It's a 10-point game. Milwaukee will be traveling to face them after this game. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Royce O'Neal is out there with Sharp. Then it's Cam Thomas. Then it's Lonnie Walker. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Thomas. His last outing, we saw him score 22.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Porzingis. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. We always see trends come and go in the NBA, Grant. It seems like in the current era, the pick and roll is the go-to offensive set.
Oh, no question, B.A. To be competitive these days, you have to be able to run the pick and roll very, very well. And that's why lead guard play is so important right now in the league.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Mikal Bridges is a premier defender. He said, quote, people take it for granted how tough it is to guard the top perimeter players in this league and not be able to really touch them because they're going to get the foul call. You've got to guard these matchups one-on-one, and I think we get taken for granted. B.A., he's on point.
Yeah, he does have a point there. Thanks, Allie. And the Nets with possession here, following the bucket by the Celtics.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
First team foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Ben Simmons is checked in for Sharp. Finney-Smith comes in for O'Neal. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Walker.
What I love about Jaylen Brown is his commitment to improvement. This guy's worked hard on his three-point shooting. He's worked hard on his handle and his decision-making, and there's still another level to come.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Still no points. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. To halt the run. Deflected. Here's Benton. Pass to Cornette. From the wing. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. And the Celtics lead by 20.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And the Nets call time here. You look at Kristaps Porzingis. What a contribution.
He just continues to deal damage inside. They've got to figure a way to slow him down.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Finney-Smith passes to Thomas. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Hauser. Good work there as it goes.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Brooklyn has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Yeah, Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
Pass to Hauser. Here's Cornette. Over Simmons. They get the rebound. Porzingis. Soft touch off the glass. Porzingis has got 6 points in the quarter.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Dinwiddie goes in. And stolen by Porzingis. And here's the fast break. Here's Walsh. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Walsh has gotten his first basket of the night.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Thomas. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Just great use of the rim to shield the defender from the ball and finish on the reverse.
Some changes for Brooklyn. O'Neal, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. And it's Johnson in for Dinwiddie. We've got 1:55 left in the first half of basketball. To the inside. Here we go. With a 9-footer. That's good on the jumper.
This is where it's absolutely terrifying to see a 6'11" streaking Ben Simmons coming at you in transition.
And when it comes to Royce O'Neal, there's a reason this guy plays big minutes, Grant.
Well, B.A., it's all because he has the trust of his teammates and his coaches. Just a high IQ guy who never plays in a rush.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Here's Thomas. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Thomas has got 5 points in the quarter.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Pass to Porzingis. The basket counts.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Outside Simmons. Here's Thomas. Oh, there's the alley. Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Brooklyn making some changes. Sharp comes in for Ben Simmons, and it's Walker in for Thomas. 43 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Porzingis. Lets it go from 14. And it's Boston scoring again.
When he needs to get into that mid-range bag, Kristaps Porzingis feels super comfortable.
Here's Bridges. Off with the layup.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Porzingis against Bridges. Porzingis passes to Cornette. Good.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Walker for three. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Here's Walsh. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
28.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's Boston in total control. Up by 29 going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. It was all Kristaps Porzingis in the first quarter. He ended up with 28 points, 2 block shots, and 8 assists. And taking a look at the Celtics, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Watching that half, they did a great job in transition. It's so hard to score in the half court when you let the defense set up. So anytime you get a chance, go. You go. Kind of reminds me of me and today. That's why they call me the Jet. Jack. Get down the court fast as you can. Come on, man.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Nets.
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal percentage they take it out. Well, that's not going to cut it out. I don't even want to talk about it.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. We've got Derek White, Luke Cornett out there with O'Shea Brissett, and it's Walsh in at the 3, the small forward. Hauser passes to Brissett, over Finney-Smith, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Brissett's got his first 2 points.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
For 3, Dinwiddie. Rebound Boston. Next up, they'll face the Timberwolves in Minnesota. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. Here's Cornett, and the layup is good off the glass. Cornett's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Johnson finds Dinwiddie. And there's the rejection. Pass to Cornett. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Now here's Johnson. Give him 8 points now. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Brissett. They get it back. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the 3rd quarter. Simmons controls the rebound and the putback. Simmons has gotten 4 this quarter.
This is a real specialty of Ben Simmons, the ability to go after it on the glass.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
For NBA players, off-the-court physical training has become paramount, and Celtics big man Al Horford told me the day-to-day grind has changed. Before it was just basketball. Now these other routines are being incorporated, and it's really changing the game. And Brian, it's not just the veterans, even the young players are seeing the benefits as well.
Yeah, they really are, and you got to do it. Thanks, Allie. Here's Walsh. Free throw line jumper, and that's good for 2. Walsh has got 6 points.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Timeout called. The Celtics.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your next youth dance team.
So the Nets making a switch here. Thomas has checked in. Some changes for Boston. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Porzingis up top. The rebound by the Nets. Now Bridges. No points so far. That one's good for 2.
Sometimes the mid-range is your best opportunity. Bridges more than willing to make that shot work.
Brogdon with a bucket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Thomas. The Celtics making their last shot. Hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. And there's Brogdon on the assist by Porzingis.
Well, Porzingis does a nice job looking for the window to make his teammate better. Pretty pass.
Williams against Dinwiddie. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Brooklyn making some changes. Sharp, he's checked in for Simmons. O'Neal comes in for Johnson. And it's Walker in for Dinwiddie.
Walker.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Celtics have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Williams in the post. He's against Bridges. Williams' shot is good.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. .157 left in the third quarter. Here's Thomas. And they pick up 2. Thomas has got 9 points.
Using his speed advantage to create the separation he needs for the shot.
Pass to Porzingis. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Bridges against Brown. Oh, Williams with the block. Tatum against Walker. 19-footer. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
A nice shot by Tatum.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
That one goes in.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Brogdon. Again, Boston.
Brogdon very capable in catch and shoot situations. This guy's so efficient.
The Nets shooting only 39% so far in the game. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Sharp passes to O'Neal. They grab their own miss. Sharp, no good.
His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Here's Thomas. Floats one. That one is off. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Celtics out in front, delivering the blowout. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Smith out there with Walker. Then there's Darius Baisley. Then there's Sharp. And it's Whitehead in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked. It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Look like a schoolyard playground right there. And here are the Celtics. Puts it up from 17. And Brown, the bucket on the assist by Brogdon.
And there's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
Williams against Smith. Pass to Baisley. Here's Whitehead. There's the drive. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Jaylen Brown picks one up. Well, you got to say, Doris, in the last few years, we've seen fantastic MVP races in the league.
What we have seen, BA, is several players, not one or two, but several players play at an MVP level in multiple seasons. And to me, that adds intrigue to the end of the season. The race has really gone up to the final couple weeks of the season. Just high-level basketball, and you love that it's that competitive.
And he sinks the second. Brogdon with the ball. Outside, Brown. Here's Brissett. And it's Whitehead with a rebound. And for the Nets, they're shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Pass to Smith. Outside, Walker. For three. Boston with a rebound.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Tries it from the top of the key. Smith with the rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Brown. Connects on the foul line jumper. Brown's gotten 4 this quarter.
You see an illustration of how well Jaylen Brown understands their system. He's got great command of this offense.
Smith against Williams. Baisley passes to Whitehead. Over Tatum. Denied by Tatum.
There's a pride to the defensive end of the floor. Tatum sends that back. I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Brown. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Now here's Brown. From the high post. Again, Boston.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
And here's Smith. All right, let's pretend you are Adam Silver for a day, Grant. You get one crazy rule to test out. What's it going to be?
Ooh, man. One crazy rule. Wow, great question. Well, the WNBA has tried this in all-star games. Live ball substitutions. A little bit like hockey. Keep the game flowing. A little chaos to be interesting, be fun, be very, very entertaining.
And Boston calls time here.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kristaps Porzingis.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
Well, it didn't start out with him being in this crowd's crosshairs, but as the game went along, he kept pouring it on him. It's safe to say they don't want to see this guy anywhere near their arena for a long, long time. Boston with the ball. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Well, this is what you want to see. It's 7-3. Kristaps Porzingis finished through contact.
Williams against Dinwiddie. Pass to Johnson. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists tonight.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Now here's Williams. Horford left side. Good on the shot. Horford's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, you think about the evolution of Al Horford's game. Who would have thought he'd become such a knockdown jump shooter?
Horford with a steal.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Shoots over Dinwiddie. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Horford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead, and that means his teammates are delivering.
Dinwiddie passes to Walker. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
Porzingis up top. Johnson against Horford. Second chance effort. And Porzingis with a layup. Porzingis has got 34.
Well, you've got size and length, so Kristaps Porzingis, the extra possession.
Here's Dinwiddie. And Porzingis with the block.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Celtics.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kristaps Porzingis.
Boy, you couldn't help but notice how well this guy protected the rim. There was an intimidation factor thanks to his defense. No easy shots in his neighborhood tonight.
The kick out to Walker. Three-pointer off the mark.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing. The ability to alter shots on the perimeter, that was beautiful.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Brogdon. Porzingis has got 38 points. Walker passes to Simmons. Right side Johnson. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outside Porzingis. And stolen by Simmons. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thank you very much. Jalen, you had it going. Can you talk about the confidence you had tonight?
I'm just trying to continue to show people what I can do, continue to get better. It's a long journey. It's a process. I still got a long way to go and a lot to learn, so I'm going to just keep going up.
It's all part of the journey. Thanks, Jalen.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long, everyone.